Hey guys, welcome to the channel Bit Glen. My name's Glenn. I like to share with you what I learned in the world of cryptocurrencies. Boom, that was quick. I just thought, I've just done this, the video that you're about to watch, I've already recorded it. This is after. And I've realised actually I just rambled on about the token for over an hour. It was meant to only be a 10-minute video giving a real snippet of what the token is. But I'm so passionate about this project that I can't help but talk about it to people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the long message that I put in the Ether scans, in the Ether Homes Telegram group chat, because that gives an overview of exactly what it is that I'm trying to say. So if you've clicked on this video to learn about Ether Homes but you haven't got much time, then just have a look in the description down below. There will be a paragraph with the website, the smart contract address and the social medias. You can message me on Telegram through Team BitGlen or through Twitter at BitGlen, or you can search Ether Homes on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram. You can message me through the etherhomes.com website. There's a little contact us page, a little live chat button that you can send me a message to. So plenty of ways to get hold of me if you have questions regarding the project. But I go into sort of more in-depth the video that you're about to watch, so hopefully you can sit back and enjoy. Bye guys. So I've done a video earlier just doing a live stream about my sort of thoughts on tokens and coins, and I know a lot of you out there are bleeding at the moment because tokens seem to have dropped like a rock. I know that my money that I had in Trust Swap just dropped. It went from $1.50 to 80, I think it was 87 cents or something. So that's almost a 50% loss. And this is why it's so important that with cryptocurrencies, they're valued on speculation. So if someone thinks, oh, the market's going down, then your token is worth whatever the last person sells for. So this is something that obviously I've been talking about a lot. Obviously you guys know that I've created my own token through a company called Ether Homes. I hope you guys have enjoyed looking through the website, looking through the white paper, having a read through it. Many of you have been messaging me, rightly so. I think you're all spot on to do that. It shows that Team BitGlen viewers are slightly on the ball as opposed to people that just buy any coin off Uniswap. So a couple of you have messaged me, and I'm going to point out a couple of people, and this isn't me picking on anyone, it's just that this was the most recent one. But a lot of you were messaging me last night, throughout the day today, and this gentleman just messaged me a little while ago and he was asking some questions, again rightly so. So I'm going to show you that on screen here. I said to him, I'm going to show your messages on a video, is that okay? And he said, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to hide his name, that's why you can't see his name at the top, so I'm not giving away personal information. So he has said, I'm interested in your Ether Homes. I said, okay. And he said, what is the WOW report, or what is the WOW status? So he wants to know who has a huge chunk of the coins, who's going to dump on him the second that he tries to buy or sell these things on Uniswap. Well, I can tell you that exactly, and you can even verify this yourself. If you think, oh, Glenn's just sugarcoating something or he's hiding something, check yourself. So what you can do is, this is the Ether Homes website, and if you go down, it's just ether-homes.com. I don't know if you can see that in the address bar there, it's quite small. ether-homes.com. You go down to the smart contract address. I've put it smack bang in the middle of the page in bright white with black writing, so it's very clear, very obvious. I'll put up there, don't be scammed. This is the only address that you want to be looking at. Now, you can just copy and paste this and go and view it on Etherscan yourself if you don't trust, again, my links. I've tried to do this so that no one can double question me or call me for being lying or cheating or doing anything like that. You can verify this all yourself. This is the contract page on Etherscan. So you can view the Ethereum smart contract as it's happening live. So if I go down, we can see here all the transactions that have been going in and out of this contract. Now, the contract doesn't store anything. There's no Ethereum stored in this contract, and there's no home token stored in this contract. If that's confusing, don't worry. Just follow me through with this. This is a smart contract. All this baby does is it takes Ethereum, it makes a little note of it, and then says, right, you're entitled to this much home token. It then tells another address to send the home tokens out, and it sends the Ethereum to another address. And that address is a vault. So I don't get any of your Ethereum. When you send your Ethereum to this smart contract, it sends it to a vault. If the criteria that I set in this smart contract are not met by the 24th of September, the Ethereum will go back to wherever it came from. Now, if you delete your Ethereum wallet or you lose your private keys in that time, unfortunately, I can't help you with that. But the Ethereum will go back to wherever it was sent from. If obviously the project goes live, then all the Ethereum in the vault will become available to me, and that is when I will go and purchase a house. But I'll get in that in a second. I just want to get this bit clear. So your Ethereum goes to this smart contract. Now we can see someone, this isn't me, but someone has tried to make a transaction today, and you can see here it's failed. So they tried to send 0.062345 Ether. If you recognize that transaction, then you don't have to share that with the world that it was you or not. But you can see here that it says failed. And the only reason it says failed says warning, error encountered during contract execution, out of gas. So I don't know if the person who sent this tried to send every penny that they had of Ethereum, but they didn't leave any aside in their Ether wallet for the gas fees. Which admittedly, the gas fees are sky high. A few of you have messaged me and said, Glenn, the Ethereum fees are sky high. Obviously, I have no say or input in that at all. And I agree with you, yes, they are too high. Hopefully, with on-chain solutions or an upgrade to like Ethereum 2.0, then we may see fees dramatically come down. But we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. You can see this next transaction, again, I don't know who this is. This one says pending, so I don't know if this is going through or not, or whether it's going to be declined due to transaction fees. But this one's for 0.15 Ethereum. This is from a different address, and it still says pending, and that was 19 hours ago. It appears this transaction is taking longer than usual. Try cancelling and replacing. I don't know who sent this transaction. But anyway, this is every transaction that has come in. So if you personally are thinking, well, I want to know, who's got how many tokens, is there a whale that owns 90% of it? You can verify it yourself. I have put 100% of the tokens up for sale. I do not own any tokens apart from the tokens I have bought myself through this smart contract. So if I show you, I know for a fact this one here is me, the 2.5 Ethereum. I did it yesterday. If I go down, you can see here it says tokens transferred from, oh no, sorry. So this is from this wallet address, which is my MetaMask wallet, to the smart contract, which is this address here, and it says transferred 2.5 Ethereum from this address, and then they sent it to that address. And you can see here that it says it sent 6,875 Ether home tokens to my MetaMask wallet. Now, if I go over to my MetaMask, I'll show you this just to verify it. You can see here 7,375. That's how many tokens I own altogether. So I've received them all from this smart contract. So that's the smart contract. Now, if you're thinking, yeah, but Glenn, I don't understand all this, I don't get it. That's fine. If you want to, if you're at this stage already, you can click on Ether Homes, that little link there, and this will take you to the Ether Homes token page. So this will tell you how many tokens have been minted so far. So 8,375. They're spread out across 3 different addresses. and there's been 5 transfers. And if you drag down a bit further, this will show you every person or every transaction that's happened on that token. Now, obviously, after the pre-sale, there will be loads of transactions. There will be people buying, selling, sending them through Uniswap, sending them from one address to another. But at the moment, all you can do is send your Ethereum to the smart contract, and then the tokens get created and sent to that Ethereum wallet. So if you, watching this video, send the smart contract, which is this address across here, it will send your, whatever wallet it came from, Ether home tokens. That's it. It's really, really simple. So hopefully, if you have any issues with that, message me or message one of the guys in Team BitGlen on Telegram. They'll gladly help you through the process. It's pretty easy. Now, I actually created this token through this company here, and this is, you can verify this all yourself if you want. We've got the crowd sale contract, so that's this address here, the one we've just viewed. The token address, so where the tokens are actually made, which we've just viewed, so the 8,375, and then we have the vault, so that's where the Ethereum is going. So that is all the Ethereum in that wallet there, which I can show you that if you want to as well. But you can see if I go further down, it says total supply 10 million home tokens. How many are up for sale? 100%. So that means that at the end of this sale, there isn't going to be, oh yeah, by the way, I minted another 50 million of them and I own them all. It's 100% of them, the 10 million are up for sale. They're up for grabs. If nobody buys them, or if someone buys all of them, so be it. I have no control or power in who buys them, where they're from, what colour they are, what age, what race, or anything like that. It's completely transparent. I don't know nothing. All I can see is this. That's all I can see, yeah? And any of you can see this. I've made it so it's completely transparent and clear, and anyone can view. Any of you watching this video, if you think, oh, I can't do this, it's too complicated what he's saying, what I've done is I've created the big green button there saying view on Etherscan, so you don't even have to worry about copy and pasting this address. You can just click on that link, boom, takes you straight there, and if you want, you can view every transaction that happens. All the ones with the little red exclamation mark means they haven't gone through. All the ones without it, that means it's gone through. Apart from this top one where it says pending. So all of these have happened. So you can go through and add them up. You can click into the actual contract. And if you want, you can click on the Ether Homes little link. Anyway, that's how you buy the tokens. There is no Uniswap at the moment. There is no exchange that has these tokens. This is a pre-sale. You're pre-buying the tokens before they're up for grabs to the general public. So it's like a ICO, or this is actually not an ICO. It's referred to as an STO. It's a security token offering. If you're from America, you can't take part because you're not allowed to invest into securities. But that's what this is called at the moment. A lot of you are messaging me saying, Glenn, I can't find it on Uniswap. Why can't I find it on Uniswap? I've tried to buy it today. And this is, I believe, what... oh no, someone from Twitter sent me that saying, Glenn, I've been trying to buy your token all day and I can't get hold of it. You cannot buy it on Uniswap right now. And that is because the smart contract will not allow you to transfer tokens. So you can see here, I have 7,375 home tokens. I cannot send these anywhere. I cannot add them onto Uniswap. I've tried. You can't do anything with them. They're there so you can see and verify that you have bought something and something's happened. The smart contract has done exactly what it's supposed to. But you can't do anything with them. Why is that? I'll tell you why that is. Because I set the smart contract, so I didn't want to just take all your money and then if this didn't succeed, oh well, tough shit, you've lost your money. I have made this so that if we do not hit the soft cap of 120 Ethereum, then the project won't go ahead. The smart contract will withdraw all the home tokens, so you will have 0 home tokens in your wallet, but then you will receive your Ethereum back. So it's like a refund, if you like. It's like a price promise, or I don't know what you call it, but it's like a guarantee. I've done this because I thought, do you know what? If I only raise $5,000, I don't want to have to be doing a YouTube video saying, yeah, can you please message me saying with your name and address and your transaction so I can send you the money back, because I can't do anything with that. Or I spend the money and then all of you accuse me of stealing or scamming everyone. I've tried to make this as safe and transparent and clear as I can be. Anyway, that's the token. Yeah, that's the pre-sale. That's how it works. I hope that's answered a lot of it. A gentleman messaged me today. He wants to know a bit more about the tokenomics, if you like. Like, what does the token actually get you? What does it entitle you to? And all that sort of stuff. Now, when you buy any other token on, Uniswap or any of the others, some of them might have staking rewards. TrustSwap are doing something cool where they are offering like new coins that come on. You get a sort of a percentage and stuff like that. That's quite a unique case, actually. But most of them, you're just buying the tokens and that's it. You don't own anything. You don't have a right to say of how that company is run, how the development team should act, or what transactions they should or shouldn't approve. You have nothing. All you're buying them for is that you hope they go up in value, which obviously this week seems like a dumb thing to do because they've all gone down. Really, this is the time to buy. So this is the time to invest in tokens, really. But anyway, he wants to know about the tokenomics. He's saying, what's the WoW status? None. So far, the biggest WoW is me. I have 6,000 or 7,300 tokens, which is about, I think that's about $900 worth. There are 10 million up for sale. So I can't even work that out in a percentage. I own something like 0.01%. Is that? It'd be less than that, wouldn't it? It'd be like 0.001. So very small amounts. Very small amounts we're talking. Now, I don't know if that will always be the case. Someone in one of my group chats said that I'm going to put in 50 Ethereum. Some people have messaged me saying, Glenn, I'm going to put in 5 to start off with. Then I'm going to increase my stake. Some people have said I'm going to send you 10. So these people that might invest at some point, they will become the largest WoW in the community, so they will have the most token. That means that they have the most amount of shares. I'll get into that in a second. I put, there are no WoWs. You can check the token supply on Etherscanner yourself. Here's the address, and I sent them a picture of it in case, some people are put off. They like, what's Etherscanner? I don't know what it means. So I understand that, and some of you watching this videos, whether you're from Britain or not, you might not speak very fluent English, and I'm not the best speller in the world, as you guys pointed out on several occasions. So I may say things or spell things and people are like, I don't understand what he means by that. So I completely get it. I'm not sort of judging anyone or anything like that. So he's put, want to get some, I don't know what that means. ILO price is 11 pence. So yeah, at the moment it works out about 11 pence a token. But obviously if Ethereum keeps dropping, in theory the tokens are cheaper because you're paying me in Ethereum, not in British pounds. So whatever the conversion of Ethereum is into pounds and then you divide that by 2,500, that's what you're paying for each token. He's put Uniswap listing would be at what price? So in answer to that question, I cannot set the price. Well, I can actually. The first person who puts the tokens on Uniswap as a liquidity pool with some Ethereum, that will set the price. Now, people can buy those from me. But if anybody else goes, oh, do you know what? I'm going to put all my home tokens on Uniswap and I'm going to sell them for 5p, or I want to transfer them from this coin to that coin. I don't really understand what the Ethereum conversion is, so I just click OK. I can't stop that. So I don't know what the price will be. The clever ones of you out there will only sell these tokens for more than what you've paid for them. That's what I plan to do. These tokens, I don't plan to let go for sort of 4 or 5 times what I set them at, what I've paid for them. I've paid the same price as all of you out there. I've not set any of these tokens aside for me. So I'm in exactly the same boat you're in. So I hope that adds another level of confidence and security. I said, well, it all depends. ETH's just dropped in the last day today. He said, also, assuming have got 5,000 or 10,000, what will I get in return? I said, what do you mean? He said, what does 5,000 tokens equate to? And I said, 5,000 tokens is 2 Ethereum. At the moment, in that pre-sale, if you deposit more than 2 Ethereum or 2 Ethereum and more, you get a 10% bonus on top. So you would actually end up with 5,500. He said, I said, which right now is £580, which if you divide 580, so let's just do that math now. If you do £580 divided by 5,500, because that's how many he'll end up with, that works out 10 pence or 10.5 pence. That's because Ethereum has dropped today. If Ethereum goes up to $500 tomorrow, then obviously that'll go up to 12, 13p. So again, I have no say in that. Obviously, I can't dictate the price of Ethereum. He says, no, I mean in terms of the property. Would it be 2% of the company? So this gentleman, I think, has completely misunderstood exactly what I roughly know what he's trying to say. So I have created 10 million tokens, ERC20 tokens. I've shown you that. I've shown you 100% of them are up for sale. I have also created, and I've taken a screenshot of this. I don't want to show the full document because it has personal details, name, dates, births, addresses for me personally. And obviously the second I show that on screen, someone can easily ring up any company and say, yeah, my name's da-da-da-da-da, and my date of birth is this, my address is that, and they can scam me really easy. So I've put here that enter number of shares. Now I've taken a screenshot of this just to show you that, and unfortunately I can't because there's not enough zeros in this little box, but I've created 10 million shares in this company. Now, me personally, and I've been honest with this from the beginning when I first done my video before the tokens went live, for me to be a person of significant control, so I need to, for me to run this business the way that you would want it to be run, I need to have a certain control or percentage over it, yeah? So because the business model relies on me purchasing properties, assets for the company, that's a big decision. Now, if there was 2 or 3 or 5 different directors, you would have to get permission from all of those directors. Or say like me and my friend, we have set up a limited company together and we're 50-50. Both of us need to agree to purchasing a property through the company. When it comes to a director and shareholders, I can act on the best interests of the shareholders, which are the people that own the tokens. But I need to have a certain percentage in the company. And it says here, if none of the shareholders in the company own more than 25% of its shares, the company may not have a person of significant control. You will need to confirm this. So what I've done is I still wanted the 10 million shares for 10 million tokens, but I have created for the director, which is me, 2 million, potentially up to 2 million, 2.5 million shares for the director. There are 10 million shares for 10 million tokens. If you buy 1 token, you own 1 share. Now, when people are messaging me and saying, how much percentage do I own? You will have to do whatever the token is you're buying. So say this gentleman said 5,000 tokens. You will have to do 5,000 tokens divided by 12.5 million. That's potential because I don't know how many tokens are going to sell in the pre-sale. At the moment, we've sold 8,000. We may sell 80,000. We might sell 100,000. We might sell 500,000. We might sell 10 million. I don't know. I can't predict what you guys are going to do. Now, this isn't set completely in stone. This is what I did when I set the company up. When you set a company up, I've I've paid for it and it's all registered on the government website. I'm just waiting for confirmation of how many tokens are sold, and then they will ask you for a statement of confirmation. This is normally done 3 to 6 months later down the line. It will say how many shares do shareholders own and how many does the director own. Now, I don't want to be seen as scamming anyone or taking advantage or doing anything like that, but I'm going to have 25% on top of whatever that 10 million is, or whatever they sell for. If we generate 50,000 tokens, then I will need something like 75,000 shares created, or 80,000 shares. I'll own 30,000, and the other 50,000 will be you guys. I hope that makes sense, but you will own a percentage in the company. So imagine if you're watching, the best way I thought about it earlier is Dragon's Den. If any of you have ever watched that in the UK, and I think they have it in other countries, you stand there and say, yeah, I would like an investment of £50,000. I'm looking for a 30% share of my company. And the Dragon's Den, the only numbers that they're negotiating normally are how much money they're going to give, and the person has to reach 100% of his investment. But sometimes they put in like, oh, I'll put in half, and then this other dragon, he'll put in half. But we want 50% shares, or 70% of the shares. This is like that. You are buying shares in the company. In terms of percentage, people sound sort of trying to pin me down to like well, if I buy 5,000 or if I buy 10 million, how much percentage do I own of the whole company? Well, I don't know that yet, because it depends how many shares get generated in the next 28 days. I honestly can't answer that question. But all I can promise you is that whatever tokens are sold, there will be the exact same amount of shares that are generated for shareholders. There will be 25% shares for the director, which is myself, so that I am a person of significant control and I can make decisions. I can buy assets for the company, and I can also take out debt, which obviously for the business plan to work, mortgages. I need to apply for a mortgage myself on behalf of the company. Now, the way that mortgages work, you can't take out more than 75% of an asset. At the moment, obviously, if we're going into a recession, that figure might become even worse, like it might get lower. But as long as when I'm purchasing a property, I do the numbers as I always do and work it all out, right, okay, we need to buy the house for no more than this amount, and the renovation's going to be this amount. And then once it's all done, the house should be worth this, and then I'll remortgage up to the 75% of that valuation. Hopefully getting at least sort of 100% return on investment on the property. I can then use that. Now, sometimes it may be a case that your numbers may be a bit off. Remember, these are all estimates. So I might have a surveyor. This is how it normally works. He'll come round and he'll say, right, I love what you've done with the house. It looks really good. Based on houses in this area, this house would normally be worth, I don't know, 100,000. But we are officially in a recession. So there's actually, I would say it's only now worth 90 or 95,000. Now that would mean that I would have to leave that money in the property. So this is called leaving money in the deal. Yeah. So I might have to leave out of this £50,000 that I raised through this pre-sale. I might have to leave 5,000 in a house, but that still means I've got 95% of the money back out. I go and buy another house. It could work the other way. So I might say, oh, I think this house is going to be worth 90,000 at the end of it. And this just happened to me for my last property that I done. I thought it'd be worth 75,000. I've had 3 different valuations done on it by experts, and they've all said 85,000. That means that I'm going to be getting 110% return on investment. I'm going to get my original money that I put into it and some extra. So therefore, I've increased my return on investment to put into the next property, or put some money aside, or maybe buy some Bitcoin or Ethereum to sort of hold against if, you know, stuff happens. So I hope that's cleared it up. He said to me, can I do a quick 10-minute video explaining it? I did tag the website and the address for him so he can read this and read the white paper. I appreciate some of you don't want to read, you just want it explained to you, you want it talked to. So I'm just going to go over it again one more time in this video. I'm sure I'll have to do this many times over the next 30 days and also through Telegram and Twitter and Facebook. And So, Ether Homes is a token. It's a security token offering. I'm being honest with that at the beginning. A lot of ICOs and cryptocurrencies are trying to avoid saying that because they don't want to pay tax or any fines on it. I'm saying it from the beginning, and I'm prepared to pay the taxes at the beginning, and I'm prepared to defend myself in court if anything came of it, because as far as I'm aware, I'm abiding by all the UK government rules as it stands right now, and I'm not looking to scam or trick anyone or take advantage of anyone in an unfair position. So that's why I'm trying to make this as honest and transparent as I can be so that I don't get stung later down the line. Ether Homes is a company registered in the UK under Companies House. If you search it right now, it won't come up because I registered it about a week ago, and you have to wait for the government to send you a letter in the post to say your company is now registered. Can take a week or two. Ether Homes Limited is a company registered in the UK that once it has enough money to, or once we've raised some funds, I will go and purchase properties in the company's name. The people that will own that company is me, the director, and the shareholders. Now, how do I decentralize the shareholders? What I've done is I've created a token called Ether Homes token, or abbreviated HOME. And I'm trying to sell this in a pre-sale smart contract. So it is completely fair, it is completely transparent. And if the sale does not conclude, if I don't raise the minimum amount that I feel that I need to set up this and run this company and get it off the ground, it will not go ahead. So for any of you that are thinking, oh, I don't know, what if like I send him Ethereum and then he just goes and spends it? It's not going to happen. I don't receive any of your Ethereum. Your Ethereum that you send to this wallet address, this is a smart contract. It will put your Ethereum in a vault that no one has access to until certain criteria are met. One, it raises 120 Ethereum minimum, and the 30 days has concluded. They're the two criteria that needs to be met for this vault to unlock, for me to be able to access these tokens. There is a maximum supply of 10 million tokens. There is a maximum number of shares registered to the company, and one token will equate one share of the company. With that share, you have certain rights. So if I bring up that screenshot I had earlier, which no, I've just lost it. Let me just get it up again a second. Not that one. This one here. You can see this is a shot on. This is being screenshotted from the official government website in the UK. It says, these are ordinary shares in British pounds. They entitle the shareholders to receive company profits through dividends, vote on important company issues like choosing directors. If you felt that I wasn't running this company fair and square, or if I was doing something dodgy, all of you out there can put forward a case to remove me as a director. So again, I'm giving you that power, that control. That's, again, you know, out of my hands. And someone did put, so if I buy all the tokens, I can just sack you. Yes, you could. You'd be paying £1.1 million to sack me, essentially. So that's absolutely up to you if that's what you want to do. But yeah, he'd have to buy quite a significant amount of the tokens So I want, ideally, what I want is I want loads of you to buy average or small amounts of the tokens. I want this to be as decentralized and as far reaching as possible, so that if any of you said, right, do you know what, we want to get rid of Glen, you would all have to collectively vote on it. It wouldn't just be one person trying to hold me ransom or trying to take control of the company or something like that. So I want it to be as even and spread out as possible. That is why when I've created these tokens, I have put 100% of the tokens up for sale. If I want any of these tokens, if I want to be part of the shareholders allowance, I have to buy in the exact same as you. So I do not hold a majority of these tokens. I can't dump them on you on Uniswap. I can't wait till it pumps to all-time high and then just dump like 8 million tokens on you all at once. Someone might be able to, but if someone owns 80% of this supply, then I can't stop that. But at the moment, that isn't the case. There isn't a majority shareholder. There isn't a one person owns all the tokens, which is really good news. A lot of you are buying in sort of $50 to $60 increments, which is awesome. If I can, I would rather, 10,000 people to have 20-30 quid's worth invested at a time, rather than 2 people investing the full lot. Now, really, for me, I shouldn't really care where the money comes from, because at the end of the day, I want to raise the money and go and buy a house. But I do care because I want this project to succeed long term. So ideally, I'd want all of you. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I can't afford to take part in this, even if you want to send 10, 20 pounds worth of Ethereum to the smart contract, I would actually applaud you for doing that, because I would rather loads of people have it than only a select few. If you want to, you can click on Ether Homes and you can view the total supply of the tokens, and this is it here at the moment. So you can see I am a majority shareholder because I've bought $900 worth. So I am the person who's put in the most money into this project so far. If the project does not meet its criteria for the smart contract, your Ethereum will be sent back to you. It will be refunded back to you. I assume I'll have to forfeit some sort of gas fees or something like that, which I don't mind doing because, you know, I'm the one who's tried to champion this. But once the sale has finished, so we've understood what the tokens are, what they represent, and we understand what is happening for the next 28 days. The next stage after that is I would like this listed on as many decentralized exchanges as humanly possible. Someone out there commented saying, oh yeah, I can put mine on Ether Delta. Great. That's exactly what I want you to do. I want there to be loads and loads of exchanges that have this coin. Now, if we go over to CoinGecko, you can see at the top here where it says spot and you've got DEX. DEX is the decentralized exchanges. Anyone can list any coin on any of these platforms. So if I click on it, Uniswap is the largest one, and it's not just the largest one by a little bit. If you have a look here, all these other decentralized exchanges, they have 16 coins, 8 coins, 105, 194, 9, 44. Uniswap has 590. It is by far the largest. It almost swamps all of these put together. So it is the #1 place for a ERC20 token to get launched. Now, a lot of those 590 are pure scams. I will say that. Some of them are good projects. Most of them are pure scams. So I feel like we're already ahead of a lot of those coins once we list our coin on there. What the price will be once it goes on there, I have no control over that whatsoever. I'm not promising anyone any figures. All I'm telling you is that with my tokens that I'm going to put up for liquidity, so it is listed on Uniswap, I will not be selling them anywhere near what I'm paying for them in the pre-sale. That's all. That's the only thing I can promise you, because I won't be. Why would I sell my own token that I've spent months planning and putting together, my time, my energy, my reputation? why would I sell them tokens cheap? That's all I can say. Now, any of you out there, I have no say in what you do. If you want to sell your tokens for 1p a token, that's that. And if you have a not large enough supply, you will set the tone for what the price of the coin is worth going forward. Maybe no one will buy them. Maybe we won't reach enough audience for them to want to buy that. But what I tend to notice happen is that once a new coin gets listed on Uniswap, there are loads of these Telegram groups, and I'm still following a lot of them. I just don't bother checking them anymore. But if I click on here, Uniswap, they give like alerts to when new coins get listed. So I want to ideally contact them and say, look, I'm going to list this token. It's going to go live as of tomorrow. Could you give it a shout out on your Telegram group? There's other ones on here. So we've got... also, don't forget to add Ether Homes on Telegram if you want to join that little group chat. There's other Uniswap ones on here. There's like Uniswap calls, and there's these crypto VIP signals. Where's that other one? I wonder if it's been closed down now. It was pretty scammy. Pretty much everything they posted on there was a scam. Uniswap calls. So here they actually give announcements on coins that are getting listed, and then they also put on here, oh, this coin's pumping at the moment. So the second that a couple of people start buying this, and I've seen it, I've gone on to some of these tokens on Uniswap, and when you go over to their Etherscan address and you actually view how many people hold it, it's like 1 or 2 or 3. Now, admittedly, mine's only got 3 addresses, but by the time you guys watching this over the next 30 days, hopefully I'm going to have 100, 150, 200, I don't know. Hopefully you guys will have loads of addresses. Now that gives a bit of solid, like, you know, someone will come along and go, right, let's see if this is a scam. Oh, hang on a minute, there's 250 people. Now, it would take quite a lot to get 250 people to agree to a scam all at the same time. So that adds a bit more confidence and security to the token. And once we start selling the token for whatever price we set it at, soon as someone buys it at that price, that will set the price for all the tokens. Now that price will fluctuate. It'll go up, down, whatever. It may go down, 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 and then back up, 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 up. I personally feel that projects should be valued on the overall asset and also the work that they're actually releasing. So when a mainnet goes live, when a partnership is made, or when an exchange listing gets added, sometimes coins just pump for no reason whatsoever. And like we've seen recently with Chainlink, they haven't done anything. Nothing's changed in the world, I don't think. I don't think Ethereum's improved at all. I don't think Bitcoin's improved at all. So Chainlink was meant to bring these chains all together and be able to talk from one to the other. As far as I'm aware, nothing really has happened. They've had a few partnerships, but they were listed on most of the exchanges anyway. And it went from like $8 to $19, which is crazy in a very short period of time. But now it's retracing from that. So anyway, I'm not picking on that coin. I'm not hating on Chainlink. I invested in Chainlink. I did exactly the same. But all I'm trying to say is when you buy that token, what is it you actually own? And with my token, I feel like I'm offering something. I'm actually offering someone like a plate with something on it. You know, like say, look, this is what you're getting for your token. People will message me saying, what am I entitled to with this token? I dare you to message any CEO of a coin and say, what am I entitled to owning your token? And we'll see what they say. They say, oh, you're helping the network, you're securing the network, or, you know, I don't know, you've just bumped the price up. Really, that's the only answer I think they could come up with. So at least with, you know, you could say to someone, well, I own some Ether Home tokens, but actually, look, here's a picture of a property that the company have just bought and they've just renovated. And look, Glenn's done YouTube videos about it along the way. I'm actually viewing some properties on, I'm viewing a property tomorrow, but that's for a personal reason, so an actual residential mortgage. But then on Thursday, I am actually viewing 4 properties that are currently going very cheaply. I'm not buying any of them. I'm not in a position to. But I'm always looking and always keeping my eye on, because some of these are you can view them now, especially if they go through auction, and the auction might not take place for another 2 months. So I want to be able to go and view the properties so that once I receive the funds from you guys, I can say, right, I know where that money's going. It's going to go on this property, and I will video it. I will say, hey guys, look, this is the house. Look, this is me at the house. This is the house we're going to buy. And I'm sure I'm going to get a load of messages from loads of people saying, I don't want to buy that house. I own shares in the company, goddammit. I don't want that house. It looks shit. I don't like the front door. I can't listen to any of that. And this is why I need to be a person of significant control. With things like Bitcoin, it's completely decentralized. The guy has created Satoshi. He's created the code and he's released it to the public. And he just put it out there. And whatever people do with it, that's up to them. That's great. That can't be done for a company. Can you imagine Apple if every single person that owned a share in Apple said, I want the new iPhone to look like this. I want the new colours to be like this. I suffer with this deficiency, so I want it to be able to do this. It wouldn't work. You'd have faith and trust in the CEO, the director, and that is what I am. But you are the shareholder. You own shares. Now, I'm going to do everything in my humanly possible power to make this a profitable venture. If something goes wrong, which I can't say, oh, no, nothing will go wrong, because then inherently it will on the first project. But I want this to be a success as much as anyone else. My name is on this, my reputation's on this, my face is on this, the website is registered to me, so it's not going to be hard for one of you guys to sue me for gross misconduct or something. So I hope that this is a really good success. I hope I make you guys money. I hope I make money. I hope that people that are looking to potentially buy the token in a few months' time or whatever on Uniswap, I hope they say, yeah, that's worth £1.20 per token. And we've all 10x'd. The people that invested, that's what I hope is going to happen. And that's what I've got in my mind. Now, I'm not going to do a hex and start saying, this coin is going to pump past Bitcoin. I don't think that. I've actually set expectations. I've said, I think we'll be in the top 1,000. And I think we'll work our way up. And I reckon we can work our way up into the 800s, 900s. And I reckon the company could be valued at, based on speculation and assets tied to it, I think it can have a market cap of $4 to $5 million. Now that sounds absolutely absurd, but you go and look at some of those coins that are worth $4 to $5 million. It's insane. I know, $4 to $5 million. What am I talking about? Yeah, sod it. Let's just say $500 million. No, if we have a look at a lot of these tokens, they're in the hundreds of millions. But if we go to, these are sort of like trillion. If we go to, what page was I on? I think I was on page like 10 maybe. If we go to, let's keep going back. All right, let's look here. So this is 1.5 million market cap. We have Gas Token, Tokenomics, Token Pay, Turtle Coin, Matrix AI Network, Sumo Coin, Paypex, 42 Coin, Terra Coin. Now 42 Coin came out about 3 or 4 years ago, and its literally sole purpose was because everyone was talking about Bitcoin having a limited supply. They just created a token that had 42 of them. So you can see here, current circulating supply, 41 out of 42. That's it. That's how they haven't done anything with this project. Yet it is still worth, what did it say it was worth? 1.5 million, which is funny. So yeah, I don't see why, based on actually having assets, we shouldn't be aiming for around here. Now, obviously, I've priced the tokens on us having a total market cap. If we sold every single token, so that's the 10 million. Where's my calculator? I'll just show you this. Sorry, this was meant to be a 10-minute video. I've gone on for like 48 minutes. Right, so we've got 10 million times 0. What was it? 10 and a half pence at the moment. Let's do 11.5. 10 million times 0.105. That would give this whole project, if every single token was sold, a market cap of £1,050,000. That means the company would have that amount of assets. So I can guarantee you, because I understand a lot better now how a lot of these tokens work. I guarantee you 90% of these tokens in this ballpark figure do not have £1 million in the bank. They have pre-sales and then another pre-sale and an investor's sale and then they have a final sale. Or the other way they do it is they just release the token, but they keep 80% or 90% of the token and they give out the other. So through air swaps, referral programs, bonuses, marketing, they send the tokens out. And they have to wait for their coin to go up in value. So when you see like this coin here where it's at 0.0036, that only needs to go up a little bit and they have a huge token holdings that they can then dump on you. Now, the only downside to this is that when they do this, it pushes the price down. So the more tokens they sell of their own token, let's actually have a look. I don't know what this project is, don't know what they've done, so someone may love this project and they might be like, Glenn, why are you picking on this coin? Let's have a little look on Etherscan. So this one's got 83,000 addresses, which is pretty good actually. So I've picked a bad example, but let's keep digging. It says fully diluted markets. If they sold all their tokens, they should have a total market cap of 7.4 million. But the trouble, and that's because they have 2 trillion of their tokens. And these are the wallet addresses. Let's see if we can organise this in quantity. I don't know if it'll let you sort it by that. But if you download the report on this, you will be able to see. So like this wallet here owns, oh no, it's got a dot there. Some of these have got, this one's pretty good actually. Bad example. Let's go to the last page. Let's see if, go to the last page. 70, 50, 60s. So that is when the 2 trillion were created, and then someone owned 500,000 of them straight away. Then there was 50,000, and then there was load of very smaller transactions. So this is people investing in the project, a bit like what I'm doing. And then we've got 100,000, 400,000, 1 million, 400,000. So these are the wows of that coin. So once the price goes up, those people will be looking to sell a large amount of those coins on top of obviously people that have been investing in it. Let's go back and have a look. Some of you might find this really interesting. Some of you might be like, what are you talking about? But there are projects, trust me, I've seen loads of them. I've just picked out a bad example there because that was quite evenly distributed. It's quite windy today. What's a good one? I bet Hotbit token has a huge majority share. Somewhere they've probably, that's an exchange token, so they're going to have loads of transactions on that one. Let's go for, I won't click that one. What's Utrum? Let's have a look at their, they've got their own Text Explorer. I wouldn't understand that one. I only know the Etherscan one. Anyway, you guys get the point. I'd love to find one and show you an example actually. Oh look, Bob's Repair. What the hell's this? Bob's Repair. Had a massive pump. Let's have a look. Etherscan. It's got 26,000 addresses. There's a total supply of 360 million Bob tokens. That's quite a lot. Hence why the price is so low on them. It's got 58,000 transfers. This one's got people that own loads. So like someone owns 750,000 there. One of them say 10 million. Let's keep going through this. This one's got a lot of different transactions. You got to remember, this is every I know someone watching this will probably say, "Oh, Glenn, it's easier if you do it this way and organise them in this sort of way." Because there's people on Twitter that actually do this. They'll actually say this token has a 90% pre-mine, or it's the development team own 85% of all the tokens, and you can actually view it on Etherscan, which is really cool. I think this is I've used Etherscan obviously for the last couple of years, but not to this degree. So you can see actually Hotbit, they've been sending out tokens, so people are obviously buying it from Hotbit. Once you're on an exchange, obviously you get a lot of different transactions, people buying and selling, which is good, I suppose. But typically, another thing that these tokens do is that once they get on an exchange, they promise the exchange so much of the token. They'll say, look, we'll pay you in this. Because they haven't got real cash, like £30,000, they'll say, look, our coin's worth this, we'll give you 30,000 or whatever their listing fee is, 30,000 of Bob's repair token or whatever it may be, as a like promise at the beginning, and then you list our coin. So then the exchange got these coins completely free. So when they're then selling those tokens, and you got to imagine, say £30,000, because I think that's the figure that got thrown out for a large listing on one of these exchanges. 30,000 of this token is going to be, millions and millions of this token, and they're selling them. So essentially they've gained them for free and they're selling them, and then they're earning the exchange fee for that transaction happening. So you don't realise this is all going on in the background. That's why I think Uniswap is really unique, because you can't offer it to Uniswap. You are the liquidity provider. But you can see here a lot of these transactions are coming from Hotbit, and they're quite large as well. That one's for about 500,000 tokens. We've got ones here for 200. Anyway, you get my point. That's my point that I wanted to make. So there's sort of the two ways that ERC20 tokens are raising money on people. They either own a huge majority share of the token and they have to dump it on you at some point, whether that's in 2 months, 3 months. But this one, I'm buying it with you guys. We're in this together. I'm going to list it on Uniswap, and then it's up to the market and it's up to the people what they buy and sell it for. I have no control on that. I hope that's explained. I'm sorry I've rambled on for an hour. I hope you guys have... I'm starting to turn into Richard Hart. My next video might be like 5 hours long. But what I'll do is I'll upload this video tonight. I'll try and do a video tomorrow, like a live stream, because I will be out all day tomorrow. I've got to go and view these houses. They're far away from where I live, so I'll do a live stream maybe while I'm driving or something like that, just chatting with you guys. It seems like the community is more active at night time rather than during the day, so I don't hear nothing from you guys all day, and then it gets to about 2-3 o'clock, and from there till 12 at night, 2 in the morning, you guys are like, what about this, what about this, what about this, what about this? I'm getting loads of messages come through. So hopefully if you watch this video, you might be like, okay, I get it, I understand it. If you still don't, have a read through the website, and you can also go and read the white paper, just ether-homes.com. If you still don't get it from that, then and you still want to sort of take part, you can message me through Telegram. You're more than welcome, just like that gentleman today did. Many of you are messaging me with what you think of the project, and a lot of you are very positive. Everyone's saying, Glenn, this is going to be big, this is going to be popular, you're going to do really well. A lot of you are saying that, but hardly anyone's investing. Now, I don't know if that's people are just sitting there waiting to see, hang on a minute, let's just see if this takes off a bit. But the funny thing is, if all of you think that, then inherently it won't take off. It takes maybe like a few people to invest in it first and think, oh, this is gaining traction. Oh yeah, I better buy some. And then before you know it, people will start thinking that, and it'll gain traction. If you want to help the project, so if you can't afford to put money into it right now, but you think, oh, do you know what, I really want to support Glen, but I can't afford to do it, I completely get that. I'm not going to be, one of them like, oh, I'm going to block you because you're no good to me sort of thing. You can do something for me that is completely free. One is to smash that like button on this video. Second is to go and like and follow Ether Homes on Twitter, Facebook, and on Telegram. Add the Telegram group chat. I'm going to put the links in the description down below, and I'm going to give a brief description. So if you're watching this video and you think, oh, I just want to get a quick gist of it, I don't want to watch an hour-long video, just read the description down below. I'm probably going to have to record a bit at the beginning to say that, actually. And don't forget to share the ether-homes.com page on your Twitters, Facebooks. Just get the word out there. You guys have a voice. You can use that voice. It's free to use. And if you support this project, use it. Copy and paste the website, post it on your Telegrams, your Twitters, your Facebook pages, and just put, this is a really cool cryptocurrency project. Do your own research, only invest what you're willing to lose. I don't want anyone sort of messaging me saying, Glen, I put in too much, I want the money back, and all that sort of stuff. So only invest what you, because it's a smart contract, I can't do anything with that. Only invest what you can afford, and share it with everyone. Share it with everyone. And hopefully, when this goes live on Uniswap and people see, oh, actually, this has got a community behind it already, that is more valuable than anyone just dumping it on Uniswap. You look at the Link Marines for Chainlink, they're the ones that have pushed the price as high as it's gone. No one else. It's the community that will gather around a project and talk about it and invest in it. And you got to think, every time you mention Ether Homes or the Home token on your feed, you may not realize it. You may not get any likes or hearts or follows or retweets or whatever, but I bet you 10 people read it. I bet 10 people just scan through, and you won't realize how powerful that is, because people will see that, and if they see something enough, they'll go, yeah, Ether Homes, yeah, I remember, that's a legit project. I've heard this person talk about it on Twitter. Someone else mentioned that. And we do this all the time. I guarantee you, the only reason any of you are investing in Polkadot at the minute is because every YouTuber is talking about Polkadot. So if no YouTuber mentioned it, some of you would be like, Polka what? What? It shows you how powerful a community's voice is. So that's something that I want to end this video on. So don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to click subscribe. Tick the little bell notification to get notified next time I do a live stream. I will be going live over the next 2 days, just randomly, when I have some thoughts to share and any news on the project. Don't forget to go and visit ether-homes.com. Check out the white paper. Check out the smart contract on Etherscan. Message me if you have any questions and you don't understand anything that I've just mentioned in this video. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.